Greetings, my friends. I'm Gilles Mansillon. I wanted to come and thank you for your presence, for your time, for your presence, and for your attention to those inner energies of the spirit as well. For we are really in a very transformative mode right now. There is the awakening of our inner child. Our inner child is an inner being, is who we were when we were very, very young. And we all came in with a dream. And this inner child has never ceased putting together all the pieces of our inner dream. For we all came with a vision, a mission in this life to realize. And the inner child has always been working towards the creation of that vision, of that dream. But for a long time, the adult consciousness was saying, because of failure, rejection, and the struggle and difficulties of the physical life, says, well, we're going to give up on our dream. But now there is a communion that is coming where we're going to be able to work with our inner child to make our dreams possible. So so just be aware, take your inner child and take him, imagine or visualize with your intention to take him out a little bit, play with your inner child. And for time and energy are very precious resources. That's why I wanted to thank you for your time. And everything is, they're very precious resources, our time, our energy. So it's very important to see how we nourish ourselves, and to keep the grace under pressure. For it's like, for me, it's like I'm really being asked to my mission right now is just to survive in an environment that's not my environment. So it is very difficult. I mean, red in the bank, and so I really appreciate your donations in the past as well. It really helped me to survive all those times. So thank you so very much. But even right now, even small or medium or large donations will be are really, really appreciated. And Spirit tells me that I'm going to be really fulfilled. I'm going to be subjugated. So I had to look it up, the word, because they use that word. So and they tell me everything will be fine. So I know that this point of freedom is really close. Just need to since my inner self, higher self, seems to believe that I'm going to be able to traverse those times and finally be free and to start to start working. So I thank you very much for your donations. I thank you also for your likes, your share, your comments, and for subscribing. If you want a private consultation, do it against donation. That's or tarot reading. Do not hesitate to get in touch with me. I always enjoy doing that, and it's always very potent and powerful to reframe, to get clear directions, to have outside console sometimes can help. Although the inner self knows sometimes, I always appreciate outer consoles as well once in a while. So it is important to understand that there is a lot of things that used to hold our attention, our focal point that we used to like, that we no longer like, that's no longer necessary. They're old things, and so we just want to move on and find new things that we are passionate about. For inner peace and serenity is very important, but we don't want to overload our senses, going into places that overload our senses. It's or even on the internet, we want this inner peace and calm, and so it's very important not to allow ourselves to feed into our mind all kinds of things that we need to transmute later on. But it's normal to seek to elevate our desire. We want to find our place within the kingdom of God, and in the spiritual point of view. But even on the physical plane, as Plato used to say in the Republic, in this magnificent book, masterpiece of social study, that it's normal for a slave to want to become free. It's normal for a free man to want to become a citizen. It's normal for a citizen to want to become a rich man. It's normal for a rich man to want to become a governor. It's normal for a governor to want to become a king. And it's normal for a king to want to become a god. So it's all part of the programmation we have. Yet we want to be kind and wise in the way we achieve things. And there's all kinds of subtle energies in life coming from the cosmos that we don't see that it's coming from the cosmos, but it's actually happening, and it's preparing us for the great solar flash that will be elevated within the fifth dimension. But our physical body will be is being prepared, but maybe shaken up when that happens, when the great event happens. Everybody will be shaken up, no matter how good you are, prepared you are. So still drink a lot of water and do things for your health and your well-being. It's also important to focus on a liberated story rather than a story that is about entrapment and fear and doubt and traumas and limitations of the past. Focus on a liberated story, abundance, prosperity, sharing good times. Sometimes I can take a physical vacation, so I project myself into some beautiful place with some amazing people and just spend a few seconds there. Sometimes it's relaxing. So this story we are co-writing with our inner self and higher self, and we can also call on the masters like Jesus, Buddha, Mohammed, Saint Germain, or all the lady masters. Just invite them to walk with you. They're already there, but if you call on them, you will feel their presence, and you will see that if you have to walk a mile, if Jesus is walking next to you, you will see different things that if you're just walking alone. For whenever alone, we just need to learn to call on them, to invoke the spiritual energies that are available to us, and we have to be ready to hold the frequency of calm, peace, and lucidity to help others at the time of the events that seems to be coming ever closer. So, but that will be joyful because we'll have so much more clarity. Our consciousness will be elevated by those photon, those gamma rays, and so on, that's going to shift a lot of the collective consciousness. But it's normal right now to sometimes feel fears and fatigue. So it's just it's part of the process, and so just rest and recenter to go back to your optimism, and until the time you can go back to your optimism. For life is a buffet. Everybody come and goes and pick up from the buffet. But whatever someone picks up from the buffet of life doesn't need to spill into your plate. Just let them eat whatever they eat. I'm talking about mental, emotional, physical. It's like there is a great deal of diversity in what people consume as far as energy, mental, psychological or physical energy, or even in the way they live. So it's just in this great buffet of life, you can pick and choose. So it's just sometimes we have to let go of certain things in order to choose something that is more aligned with where we want to go. And so there is a great deal of diversity, however, on the planet Earth in terms of a short-dimensional offering, in terms of reality and experience, from very impure to very pure, from very dark to very light. So there's no judgment about that. It's just there is consequences to the choice we make. And understanding the majority is not always right. It's not because the majority of people decide that this is what is important, that it has to be important for you. Follow your own way. You will be happy you've done it at the end. And treat yourself as if you were somebody you really cared about, because your relationship to yourself is a permanent one. It will always be. A billion years ago, it was here and now, and it is here and now, and it will, in a billion years, it will still be you here and now, but we'll be very different. We were very different. We are there is a constant, one of the laws of the universe is that everything, time does not change, but everything and every being change through the passage of time. We all learn, grow, and evolve. Everything changes. So it's very important to always be able to adjust to whatever the guidance is telling us, and to consider ourselves our best friend, to take care of ourselves like we would take care of somebody we adore, we really love. We really have to fall in love with ourselves. And so, and to have moments of gratitude every morning and every night, to take a little time to express your gratitude. Find 3 things to be grateful for every morning and 3 things to be grateful for every night. You can write it down. And even a small change in our daily routine can change everything. Once the change becomes permanent, natural, and constant, everything changes. It was an extraterrestrial named Basha was taking this example of the cube. If you have a blue cube, and then you change a side, it becomes a red. Is it a blue cube with a red side, or is it a completely different cube? It is a completely different cube. It has nothing. The blue cube with the red side is completely different. And so sometimes changing one little thing in your daily habits or in your daily routine can make a very, very big difference. Sometimes I was watching the habits and the needs and wants of some videos about the rich and famous. Those people are very complicated, mostly the atheist ones. They're looking for in technology all kinds of things, and they're very complicated. They're very they, for me, I feel like no matter what my life is going to bring, I will stay simple. I don't have those complicated wants or needs. And even in intimacy, at some point I made some research and I see that some people are going through very, very bizarre needs and wants in terms of satisfaction, of desire, in terms of intimacy. For me, I'm very simple. I don't need to go through this. But I'm not here to criticize. All is okay as long as you do no harm. As long as you do no harm, it's the golden rule. Between consenting adult, everything is okay. But we have to learn to find great satisfaction in simple pleasure. Then, because I feel like this all-connected world just doesn't work. It's not going to bring us happiness to be all connected into this dark matrix. It's not this Orion program of. But there is a lot of bizarre things in the world. Do not be shocked by with the revelations that will be coming. Some things that are so dark and so bizarre will be coming up to the surface. You have to remain detached emotionally and to forgive and to stay centered when those things will come up to the collective consciousness. But we have to follow our inner guidance, even if those things are inner self. Sometimes there are things that come from our inner self that may sound strange or not aligned with societal beliefs of what is acceptable to do or to be or to think. But it's okay. It's much better to challenge that. As long as you do no harm, just follow your heart, follow your inner vision, rather than looking for to match the standards of what the others believe you have to be or you have to do. We have to stop seeking external validation, but always think inner validations before you get involved in anything important. So it is all about here and now. It's all we have, you here and now. Yet this you and now will be eternally changing, growing, and evolving. And but we do need change. Can be anything. So what we need to do is to ask for change to be positive, to be quick, to be complete, and to be permanent. So once we've achieved that is the change that is coming. Then we'll be set on the new path, on the new plateau. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you so very much for your support. I'm going to pull a few cards, share some paintings that I finished. The card of the day is a new life. So it is here, even though it's not manifested. Sometimes I'm worrying a little bit about my present situation, but Spirit says it's going to be fine. I'm sorry we don't have electricity, so there's not much light. But, people live without electricity for thousands and thousands of years, so it's not like, at least we have water, and it's raining hard outside. So those are little paintings. They were not finished yesterday. I started on about 10 paintings, and they were all like not finished, and I was like, maybe it's time to stop those kind of paintings, but now they're finished. I kind of like them. Anyone who wants to buy my paintings right now, I will be happy to buy them back. As soon as I get paid, I can buy them back for twice the price that they've been acquired. And but mostly I was in a position once to buy some art, some early paintings of mine, and people didn't want to, even for double of the price they paid, they were not ready to buy them. Maybe I'll increase my prices if I really want them, but because soon I'm going to be financially free. And I'm a very big fan of my work, so I will always be interested on buying back my art. So this one is very ethereal, it's very light. So if you're interested by art, please do not hesitate to contact me. Yeah, now they're finished. Since I still have a little bit of paint and a little bit of paper, Spirit is telling me to paint. I'm going to continue to paint. But it's still it's anchoring energy. It's like and it's creating new frequency, new vibration. I'm looking forward to do that on large canvases, because without large canvases you can attract the attention of the art world. And small works is like very difficult. It takes a lot longer to see. It's not more difficult, but it will take a lot longer to see. This is the other format. I'm probably going to give title to all those paintings. This one is more stormy. But it's about all the states. We go through so many different states in this Earth's life, that mostly in those times, that those paintings are a bit reflecting all the diverse state of beings. And I'm sure there will be people that sometimes it's like, for me, I used to do cosmology paintings and I'm at the studio, and then there was one painting that I thought was very weak, and I was like, nah, it's not nice enough, I'm going to rework on it. And then someone comes in and, that's my favorite painting, don't touch it. It's like, and sometimes they bought it. It's the only way to make sure that I don't touch it when if I believe it's not finished. If it's bought, then I know I won't touch it. Well, my friends, I thank you for your presence, for your attention, for continuing to work on yourself, to keeping your faith and optimism, and for your support as well. Thank you so very much in the past as well. It's because of you that this YouTube channel has been a lifeline. I've been able to survive and navigate those times with your assistance, and I will not forget. We'll be able to celebrate really soon. So I'm going to finish with a song. There was this song that went through my mind. It's an old song. It's a romantic song of Elvis Presley. It's called "Can't Help Falling in Love." So the music is always elevate the frequency. So just like this. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I say, would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you. We do not choose who we fall in love with, when we fall in love with. It's just a matter, it's beyond. There was a philosopher named Blaise Pascal, French philosopher, 17th century, a brilliant philosopher, very spiritual. And he thought that the heart had its reason that the reason could not understand. For love is the most powerful force in the universe. When we fall in love, we realize it is overwhelming sometimes. And so we don't need to learn to fall in love with the people we're in love with. We have no choice about that. But to fall in love with ourselves, to fall in love with others, to fall in love with life, to fall in love with in small ways even. And so to continue to cultivate love. For in truth, love is really what we came here to discover, to learn, to experience. The primal nature of the universal Father is love. The primal nature of the eternal Son is mercy. And the primal nature of the infinite Spirit is ministry. Doesn't mean that the Son loves more than the Father, but he loves in a different way. And so we're learning to integrate that love through the ministry of the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, through through the experiences of our life. Well, I'm going to pull a few more cards, and the card of the day is the liberation. So thank you so very much, my creator, to liberate me, and thank you for participating in this collective liberation process. For the higher wisdom is doubts, to overcome the doubts. What we need to understand is the reward. The reward is coming. Spirit is saying that what is coming to me will be completely, will really, I'll be even overwhelmed a little bit, because I know it is it's amazing. Yet it's like until it is present, I have to navigate those times. What we need to do is to success. It's about victory, success. We need to continue to cultivate to know that we are a success already, even if the world doesn't know about it yet. Our victory is an internal victory, and the outcome will be about rejoicing. We're going to be able to rejoice. It's going to feel really good to feel the freedom, the abundance, and all of those attributes. After because we're having been through a lot of struggle, the liberation will be even more satisfying. As we let go of our doubts, we find enthusiasm, we find luck in the wisdom, and we find happiness. And in terms of success, what does success mean? Is overcoming the challenges. What is it we need to achieve? It's patience. and what is helping us on the way to success is our mission. So to stay very much attuned to the mission of aligning with your inner self, and to comply with the inner guidance, and to align with the service that will be unfolding once we achieve this point of freedom, and continue to do what you can with what you have, of course. Well, my friends, I thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Salut.